I used to wonder why the road got rough, why every dream I held wasn't enough, why some nights felt colder than the rain, why love could bring both joy and pain. Then you walked into my life somehow, and everything became clearer now. If anybody asks me what I found, I'll tell them you're the reason I'm still around. I remember days when I was barely holding on, waking up wondering where I went wrong. I wore my heart like an old worn-out coat, trying to stay afloat when I couldn't even float. I had 1,000 questions and no place to go, a heart full of scars that nobody could know. Then you reached for me when I couldn't reach myself, and put my broken pieces back upon the shelf. You didn't promise me a perfect life, you just stayed beside me through the darkest nights. And somehow, without saying a word, you made me believe that my prayers were heard. You're the reason I keep holding on, the reason I still believe tomorrow brings a dawn. You're the reason I can smile through the tears, the reason I don't run from all my fears when the world gets heavy and I'm losing my way. You're the little bit of light that gets me through the day. If somebody asks me what keeps my heart beating, I'll say your name. You're the reason. There were times I thought I'd never love again, too afraid to let somebody underneath my skin. I built walls so high they touched the sky, told myself I didn't need anybody by my side. But you never tried to tear those walls away, you just waited patiently and chose to stay. And every brick I built began to fall, until I finally let you see it all. You know the parts of me I try to hide, the tears I keep locked somewhere deep inside. You know my weakness, you know my pride, and still you choose to stand right by my side. When I don't have the strength to say I'm wrong, you hold me close and help me carry on. You never asked me to be someone new, you just love the person underneath it all. You're the reason I keep holding on, the reason I still believe tomorrow brings a dawn. You're the reason I can smile through the tears, the reason I don't run from all my fears when the world gets heavy and I'm losing my way. You're the little bit of light that gets me through the day. If somebody asks me what keeps my heart beating, I'll say your name. You're the reason. Maybe love isn't always fireworks in the sky, maybe sometimes it's just staying when you can say goodbye. It's coffee in the morning, your hand inside of mine, it's choosing one another through the hardest times. It's laughing in the kitchen when there's nothing on TV, it's knowing that wherever you are is where I wanna be. And if this is what forever is supposed to mean, then forever sounds better than any dream. I've seen enough of life to understand that promises are easy, but forever takes a stand. People come and people go like seasons in the rain, but you remain beside me through the sunshine and the pain. When I had nothing, you still called me enough. When I felt weak, you showed me I was tough. You didn't save me, you helped me save myself. And that's the kind of love no money could ever buy or sell. If tomorrow brings a storm across our door, I love you just as deeply, maybe even more. If the years put silver in our hair, I'll still reach for your hand like you're standing there. If our footsteps slow and our memories grow, I remember every place we used to go. And when we're old and looking back at all we've done, I'll know loving you was the greatest race I ever won. And if I ever lose my way again, promise you'll remind me where and the person you somehow helped me see. I don't need a million stars above, I don't need a perfect world to call it love. Give me your hand, give me your heart, and I'll choose you every morning from the start. Sometimes I sit alone and count my blessings, and somehow your name keeps answering every question. I think about the road that brought me here, every heartbreak, every lonely year. Maybe every goodbye had a purpose after all. Maybe every time I stumbled made me stronger when I'd fall. Because if I had to walk through all that pain again, I'd do it just to find you at the end. So let the world keep turning like it always does. Let the years keep changing everything around us. Let the seasons come and let the seasons go.